window has its storm shutters closed. No matter what happens inside, no one will ever know. This time, she nearly gives in to the intense urge to flee. Why nearly? Run! Run, yo! But the terror she feels towards her invisible watcher is stronger and will not permit her to turn her back to an open window. I would run. She has nowhere to run. Yes, she does, the whole world, dude. Yo bursts into tears, unable to take a single step. The phone in her hand rings again, demanding that she enter. She steps through the gate. When she enters the house, an overwhelming stench assaults her nostrils. The house is dark, even though it's in the middle of the day. Fuminori must be out, as his shoes are not in the vestibule. However, Yo catches the sight of a different pair stuffed behind the shoe cupboard. They look familiar, so she pulls them out of the shadows for a closer look. As soon as she recognizes them, her mind tries desperately to deny reality. They're identical to Omi's favorite shoes. Yo has seen her wearing them many times, but that doesn't mean Omi's here, she tells herself. They might belong to someone else, someone who bought the same shoes from the same store. There's no way Omi could be here. Is there? In a sudden flash of clarity, Yo presses the most frequently used speed dial button on her phone, still in her tightly clutched fist. The phone dials Omi's number. It only takes a second for the signal to reach the nearest relay station, and then... Oh god, it's gonna appear behind her, isn't it?
Oh my god.
A familiar ringtone echoes through the house, the unmistakable sound of Omi's phone. It's coming from the second floor. Someone must still be up there in the room with the moving curtains. Omi's phone rings just for a few moments, then it stops, as whoever's holding it realizes Yo's intentions. For the first time, Yo feels the definite presence of her formless guide. No one you want to know, honey. She gathers her courage and calls out into the house, but there's no response. Whoever it is must not want to be seen. Run! Swallowing hard, Yo walks down the hallway to the staircase. No! Maybe it's Omi. Maybe it's Fuminori. Surely it's just the two of them playing a prank on her. Koji might even be there with her. Oh my god, why are people stupid in this?
They're so stupid.
Yo's mind fills with comforting images of her friends. She needs to believe that there's still hope. Otherwise, she could not take another step. Leave! Leave! Ready to turn it off if I need to.
Yeah. So far, it's okay.
As she climbs the stairs one at a time, Yo calls out in a voice choked with tears. When they see her sobbing, they'll probably laugh at her. Let them. It will be the happiest moment of her life. She just wants this torment to end. Well, it's gonna.
Probably, yeah.
She tries to move faster, but her trembling legs will not let her. With each agonizing second that passes, she begs for release from this nightmare. Maybe I should mute this just until I see what the next scene is, because this goes to the next page.
That might be smart.
Okay, let me see if it's safe for work, guys, or safe for this anyway.
So far, you just see her hips.
After climbing for what seems like an eternity, Yo finds herself standing in the second floor hallway. Alright, I'll turn this back on for now. But I might have to turn it off again in a second, guys. Sorry. No sounds greet her. There's only the gloom brimming with silent malice.
Omi-chan. Omi-chan.
She shuffles forward, calling out in a weak voice. Turning it off again. Just in case. I'm ready for, like...
Tentacle rape.
Tentacle rape. Come out already. Please, I can't take this anymore. The door in front of her is half open. It will at least lead to the room that overlooks the front gate. Yo watches helplessly from a corner of her mind as her body, seeming to move of its own volition, slowly opens the door. The colors! I gotta show them the colors, guys!
Oh my god.
The colors are back. The room is empty. The damp, stinking air clings to Yo's skin. Please, stop this. She's at her limit. Unable to take a single step more, her spirit has been utterly crushed. Perhaps this is the moment her tormentor was waiting for. Yeah? Turn off?
I feel it, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't...
in
What
case.
if she's naked? So... Yes!
Tits!
She was naked. We're right.
We see the cancer tits.
Oh yeah, I can see the cancer tits now. They look pretty okay, actually.
Yeah, no.
Yo's tits look pretty okay, guys. She's also being wrapped up by tentacles, and like tentacles grabbing her tits. Like, this is definitely some tentacle rape happening. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So, we had to turn it off for a reason. It's off. We'll let you know when we can. Something grabs Yo's arms from behind, something flexible and strong, like slime-covered rubber. As the thing binds her limbs, finger-like appendages tear roughly through her blouse and force their way inside. Yeah, this is gonna be tentacle rape. Yo screams at the top of her lungs, amazed that she still has the strength to do so. Responding to her distress, the primal energy surges through her body and she flails wildly to free herself. However, the grip of the thing behind her remains unbreakable. Ready for some rape? With escape impossible, Yo can only scream louder as something cold and wet slips under her bra and wraps itself around her breasts. She is helpless to resist as the invader squeezes her breasts and sucks at her nipples, which have gone stiff with fear under the horrifying onslaught. Her ears are filled with the sound of something slimy sliding over her skin. How would Saya do this?
I have no idea.
Like, is she raping because she was raped?
Maybe she wants to feel strong?
I don't know.
Like, this is out of character?
Yeah, that being said, she was raped.
Yeah.
So I don't know. As the loathsome assault on her breasts continue, the unimaginable terror threatens to drive Yo utterly mad. Her throat is already raw from screaming, and now she can't even breathe as she struggles desperately against her attacker. Really? Okay.
But why?
Suddenly, the thing releases its grip on her breasts and pulls out from under her bra. She wasn't wearing a bra. We just saw it. There was no bra there.
No, it said it ripped off.
But
Oh, yeah, no. You're right. You're
Yo
right.
falls to the floor, unable to support herself on her unresponsive legs. The creature has grabbed her, is still here, lurking in a corner of the room. She can feel it watching her, but can't bring herself to turn around. She knows full well that seeing it will likely destroy the last vestiges of her sanity. From close by comes the beep of buttons being pressed. Yo hears a cheerful electronic sound, terribly out of place in this room, and sees the phone in her hand blink coldly. A new text message has arrived. She is powerless to stop herself from reading the characters on the screen. I'm just gonna turn this on for a moment. Yeah, you guys, I will read it still too, but you're pretty, and your breasts are so big and soft, I bet they're good for attracting males. I'm gonna turn this off again because this is gonna get weird again, I'm sure, but there you go. Now she has her answer. The messages from Omi's phone were sent by the thing that just mauled her breasts.
Oh my god.
God. Sorry.
No.
Go ahead.
God.
Yo curls up into a tiny sobbing ball, unable to raise her voice or even move.
Oh god. Please save me.
The creature makes a burbling noise. Yo somehow understands that it is laughing at her. Whoa! Text message now, guys. That must be how you tempted Fuminori. You tried to steal him from me, didn't you, thief? Oh, yeah, Saya's just gonna rape her.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Something cold seizes Yo's ankles and travels slowly up her legs until it has covered her entire body. Like, are those her pants? Okay, those are her pants.
Yeah.
Some primal female instinct tells her exactly what is going to happen. She will be raped, powerless to resist, a fate worse than death. Stop. Sorry.
Stop.
She pleads feebly, even though there's no hope that the inhuman creature will be merciful.
Please, not that.
Should we describe the scene? We forgot to do that.
She just looks dead inside.
She's got her shirt torn open, and there's, like, cum on her.
Everywhere.
Yeah, and she's kind of, like, got these dead eyes with tears in them, and she's drooling.
There's, like, blood under her lower half.
Yeah, I think so.
Where you see the fleshy monster penetrating.
Yeah, and, like, there is a fleshy, weird, like, stubby penis made of, like, monster flesh. And, like, tentacles around her butt and stuff. She's just, like, it's not a good time. It's not a good time.
She is wearing, like, a choke.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
I know. No, it doesn't mean anything. I'm adding to the
Okay.
scene.
Oh, okay. She hears its bubbling laughter again. The thing is enjoying her sorrow, her despair. Yo no longer has the strength to resist the monster on top of her. She's only able to shiver in revulsion as the cold, slimy thing covers her body. Her sight grows dim as her mind sinks deeper and deeper into black, swamp-like abyss. Her breasts are toyed with, her nipples are sucked on, and a weight pushes itself between her legs. But it all seems happening far away. Okay, so she's dissociated. I won't kill you. Though her mind is now barely functioning, Yo hears a voice whisper to her inside her head. It is the voice of a young girl, sweet and sinister, with the cruel innocence of a child gleefully plucking the wings from butterflies.
Instead, I'll let you share in our happiness. Rejoice, Yo. We'll love you to death.
Yeah, I like Justice's point. You learned the Eldritch Monster. Basically, he taught the Eldritch Monster how to rape thing to punish them. So now it's just gonna rape people. The soft voice is a stark contrast to the unyielding strength that drives irresistibly to Yo's core. Pain is sharp and savage, greater than anything she's ever felt before. It should be unbearable, but there's no longer enough left of Yo's mind to realize it as pain. Oh. While she stares blankly at the thing slithering deeper and deeper into her body, an idle thought floats into her fading consciousness. I've never been kissed, have I? Oh, God, poor Yo.
I just feel like broken.
I feel so bad for her. Like, she just got raped.
The car is blurred. Like it's like
the car is blurred. They blur the car and they don't blur the graphic rape. Oh my god! Oh my god, this is good. It's like, do you want to blur adult content? I'm like, yes, I do. And then they just show me every ounce of the rape. I'm like,
but you can't see this fucking Honda Accord.
Game. They already said it was an Accord, so I don't get this. It has begun to snow by the time they pass Utsunomiya on the Toho motorway.
下が雪道になってなきゃいいがな。
In the passenger seat, Fuminori is gazing out of the frosted window in silence. He's been in this trance-like state for almost an hour now.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, hiccup.
You alright?
Yeah, I hate them. Taking advantage of his attention, Koji stares unabashedly at Fuminori from the corner of his eye. I'm gonna save.
I think we need to save, and this, like, it's about that time.
I just need to save because I don't want to ever have to go through that again.
Yeah, no. I don't.
Alright.
Oh, God.
Alright, let's just get to a good stopping point that's not in this car, okay?
Okay.
Taking advantage of his attention, blah, 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 blah. He still doesn't understand the danger signals he's been getting from him. Fuminori has stopped avoiding Koji, and he's even looking at him in the eye when he talks. So why does he seem even more distant now that he did what he was trying to push his friends away? Fuminori's posture is noticeably relaxed, but his gaze never wavers, not even for a moment. It's as though he is focused on a clearly defined future that he has chosen to bring about, one that has no place for the needs or wants of others. Right now, Fuminori is complete. Koji cannot help but feel that beneath his bland exterior is a core of solid steel that no one can touch.
オウミだけどな。
About Omi, Koji says suddenly, trying to gauge Fuminori's reaction.
いなくなって今日で1週間だ。そう。
Oh, Fuminori replies curtly, staring into the distance.
心配だね。どうしたんだろう。
Does he still not know that he ate her? Fuminori's tone is completely emotionless. Koji might as well have asked him about the weather, the condition of the mountain roads near their destination.
もう一度聞くが。お前何か思い当たる
Does
節
he
はな
really
いか
not know?
Yeah, he doesn't really know.
全然。
Not a clue. Fuminori answers in the exact same tone which he used when Koji first questioned him following Omi's disappearance.
まるで気にかけてないみたいだな。
Koji's eyes narrow.
そんなことないさ。
Finally, Fuminori shows some emotion. He sounds hurt, like he can't believe Koji would think such a thing.
彼女は僕の家に来る途中でいなくなったんだろう。
Is he lying or is he
も
serious?
ちろん
I
僕
think
だって
he's
心配だ。
serious.
Suddenly, frustration wells up inside Koji. If possible, he'd like nothing more than to beat the secrets out of Fuminori's head.
Yeah.
Or the bust.
Yeah.
Koji is worried sick about Omi. To have his concern brushed off so coldly would be unbearably bearable coming from a complete stranger. From Fuminori, who is his best friend, it's... Fuminori never used to be this callous. Even if Koji tried to interrogate him, he'd probably never find out what changed him so. If Fuminori were still just hiding inside the shell he'd erected around himself after the accident, Koji might have been able to get some answers out of him. With this sly, evasive Fuminori, however, there's nothing Koji can do. Fuminori will never reveal his true intentions, not to anyone. All that's left, then, is for Koji to discover the truth on his own.
近江はな、筑波のことでお前に話があったんだ。
Fuminori smiles bitterly at the mention of Tsukaba's name, probably feeling sympathy for her pain. To Koji, however, it seems like pity. The sort one directs at an ant or a worm.
筑波さんか。参ったね。まあ、あんなことがあった後だからさ。
Unbelievable. If Fuminori's feelings for Yo were really this cold, then he would have rejected her when she first confessed him, but he didn't. Or at least the Fuminori before the accident didn't. Once again, Koji can't help but wonder if this man who looks like his friend is really a different person, who only possesses the memories of Sakisaka Fuminori. The snow has stopped falling when they get off of the West Nasu Flats interchange. This area must already be getting a lot of snow, however, as the nearby mountains are covered in white beneath the trees. By the time they turn off of the highway and enter the mountain, road conditions are already bad enough for Koji to regret having forgotten his tire chains. You know that feel.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, he continues to power his Accord up the precarious slopes with only the road map to guide him. In places like this, an address isn't enough to pinpoint his location. His only choice is to drive down every road, including private roads that aren't even on the map, while searching for something that matches the photograph.
本当にこんな場所に別荘なんてあるのか。
人目につかないところだからこそ、大前教授は気に入ったはずなんだ。
The more he hears about Ogai, the less Koji wants to meet him.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. Fuminori is the one who spots the narrow road half hidden in the trees. It's practically an animal trail, overgrown with weeds that are tall and strong enough to withstand the weight of the snow.
これ本当に道か。
Koji stops the car and sticks his head out of the window to stare into the dark forest, but he can't see where the path leads through the tightly packed trees.
写真だとどう見える？
Fuminori hands Koji the photo, which he compares to the mountain ridges visible beyond the trees.
なるほどな。アングルは間違いない。
行ってみよう。
Fuminori's tone is flat as always, but there's a quiet intensity in his voice that leaves no room for argument. Although Koji is worried that his car's suspension won't be able to handle the terrain, there's no turning back now. He shifts to second and starts down the frozen road.
Clouds.
I think this is where we gotta call it.
Yeah.
So let me save this shit. And let's talk for just a second before we are done about what we just did.
Holy fuck. So let's start with a disclaimer. We chose this game because we knew it was horrible.
Yeah, we knew damn well this was going to be genuinely horrifying, and in a very visceral way. And I'd read that there was rape trigger. There's some other triggers sure I haven't mentioned.
Yes.
And there's a violence trigger, and I didn't know that there was like consensual sex because they didn't mention that because they were too busy talking about the other stuff.
Yeah,
which is why I didn't think there was consensual sex. I thought there was just violent sex because that's all I was told about.
Yeah. I mean, it's very clearly this is horror, but we're not trying to find just rape fetish material either.
We're not.
That is not the point of the Screaming Closet.
But Saya Noota is famous.
Yes.
It is very famous for what it is.
Yes.
Which is really, really gross, horrifying, over-the-top, ultra-violence, ultra-gore, ultra-everything.
Yes. This is top of the pick as far as horror visual novels go, next to Doki Doki.
Basically, this is the horrible thing that, like, you have to have balls of steel to play.
Yes.
And given that I play dating sims,
Yeah.
and you play horror,
Yeah.
we wanted to go for the most extreme of the most extreme.
Holy shit.
And it's delivering! I'll give it that! It's nothing too new, but it's created some sense of dread. It's made me jump once.
Yeah, it's very psychological.
I definitely have no sex drive tonight.
Yeah, agreed.
No, just none.
We're not going to be doing that.
No, definitely not.
Damn it.
I'm not attached to this female character.
No.
but I am curious what the fuck Saya is, like what creature she's from, what mythos she comes from.
Yeah.
I'm very curious about where this is going, what Dr. O guy is doing.
Yeah.
I want to see what's going to happen to very, very poor little, you know,
Idiot man
Yo.
and
Yeah, I feel-
Yo.
I think Yo is
Yo's
probably
probably
gonna,
brainwashed.
I think
at
Yo
this
is going to
point.
be a sex slave, and
Yeah.
I really don't want to like deal with that in my life, but we're going to.
Yeah.
I want to say what's going to happen with the nurse. Like, we're slowly dwindling in characters.
Yeah.
So we're going to find out what's going to happen. We will continue playing this, I think.
We will. We'll just have to keep editing it to make sure that it doesn't just turn into pure fetish fuel.
Yeah, we're trying really hard to make sure that there's no nudity in this, because
Yeah.
not a lot of people have played this through and put it up.
No, almost
No.
nobody.
So, we're going to go to bed and have nice dreams.
Try.
Yeah. Put on Frasier or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds
But
great.
thank you everyone for joining in on our super special stream. We're going to keep going with this as much as we can, but until next time,
Who have you been?
I'm Flutter Priest.
I'm an on-pencil.
Don't rape things.
And keep screaming?
Yes.
I guess. Is that the thing?
Yeah. They don't mesh together very well though.
Now what do I click?
Oh, outputs.
Outputs.
And then the bye-bye.
The bye-bye?
Bye-bye. Yes,
Bye-bye.
that. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!